Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams, and today I want to talk to you about the identity death that you need to go through on your journey to becoming your authentic self. So, essentially, when we are children, we require conditioning, we acquire patterns and beliefs in order to help us to just get through life, to help us to survive, to help us have that feeling of being safe. And our ego is very much at the forefront of keeping us safe. That is the ego's job. That's why it's there, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, when you're on a journey to coming back to your authentic self, that soul expression of who you are, who you were born to be on this earth, what you're doing is you are shedding the layers of the patterns and the beliefs and the conditioning. So it would make sense that in order for you to become, not even become, but re become, come back to being your authentic self, you would have to have a death of the part of you that was there to keep you safe. It doesn't mean your ego goes away. It doesn't mean that you stop being safe. It's just that you don't have to be in that high alert with your nervous system on high alert, and be prepared. Like, you don't have to have these same patterns because they're not serving you anymore. You don't have to have the same beliefs because they're not serving you anymore. The conditioning is not yours. It's not. It doesn't align with who you are. It doesn't align with your own beliefs. So all of those parts of you have to be shed. And essentially, it's a death of who you had to be in order to survive, and a rebirth of the person that you're actually meant to be. And that's what your authentic self is all about. So it's okay if you feel as though you're grieving the old version of you. The only thing that I encourage you not to do is to look back on the past versions of you with any kind of shame or guilt, because you did the best you could with what you knew to do at the time. And what you knew to do at the time was to keep you safe. That is 100% acceptable. That's exactly how you got to this point in life. And whoever you were in the past, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that version of you has gotten you to where you are right now. So I encourage you to have some grace for that version of yourself, have a lot of love and a lot of acceptance, and obviously a lot of understanding for that version of you, because that version of you is why you are here and why you are able to go through this, the remembering of becoming back to your authentic self. So the grief of losing this part of you, you might lose relationships, you might lose, certain people just don't align with you anymore, and that's okay too. That's all part of the old you being shed away, in order for you to come back to your authentic self. So I encourage, if you're struggling in this time, as you're going through this grief, I encourage you to just process your emotions as you're going through them. Make sure that you are getting plenty of rest. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water, lots of sleep. You have a harder time processing, and especially processing emotions when you're tired. So make sure you're getting lots of sleep. And just have some compassion and understanding with yourself that, hey, you know what, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm letting go of what's comfortable, for what is, what my soul is calling me to do, and there's a lot to it. So give yourself the grace and the compassion and the understanding and the gratitude that you deserve, and you will get through this too. It's part of the process, but it is definitely a part that you need to go through in order to be able to fully move into your true and authentic self. And, as with anything else on this journey, if you've been on this journey for a while, you know that when you look back, it not only does it make sense of why you had to go through it, but you realize the importance of that, what you went through on your journey. So just keep going forward. Just keep going. Have faith that everything is going to work out. It's always working out for your highest good. And if you know that, you will definitely know that you can get through anything. If you need anyone to help you on your journey back to your authentic self, I help, people who want to come back to their authentic self, to heal and to grow and to transform back into who they are meant to be and what they're here to be able to accomplish on this earth. So you can reach out to me through. I will post a free consultation link in the description of this video, and we can set up a time to chat so that you can find out how I can better help you on your journey to and meet you where you're at. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here next time.